Hi guys, and welcome back to Empowerment Epics, a special appointment where we explore the journey of empowerment in leadership and organizational contexts. As promised, today we are taking a deep dive into strategies for overcoming a powerful challenge that nearly every leader faces, but few openly discuss: the fear of empowering. While we cover some traditional strategies, stay tuned until the end of this video, where I'll reveal some game-changing and innovative approaches that I've successfully applied throughout my career. These can make a significant impact in transforming this fear into true leadership strength. The first and probably most important technique is to create psychological safety. Imagine your team as a garden. If the soil isn't healthy, no seeds can grow, right? And that's what psychological safety is, the fertile ground where ideas, creativity, and trust take root. I'm sure all of you know Amy Edmondson, a leading researcher and professor at Harvard Business School. She describes the psychological safety as the belief that within a team it's okay to take risks. Yes, it's okay to take risks. This means that people feel free to speak up, ask questions, share ideas, and even make mistakes without fearing any judgment. As I never stop saying, we should embrace failures and learn from them, because every single failure is a precious lesson. And how do we create this kind of environment? Starting with open communication. When we as leaders ask open-ended questions, listen without interruption, and value every single idea, we create a safe space where people feel empowered to share their ideas. Imagine a meeting where everybody is contributing and no one is holding back. It would be wonderful. And that's precisely what psychological safety can look like. And it goes beyond words. We should invite feedback regularly, whether in team meetings, anonymous surveys, or one-on-one check-ins. But it's essential to lead by example. When we acknowledge our own mistakes, we show it's safe for everyone to be vulnerable too. So don't be afraid to say, I made a mistake, I was wrong. That's the only way to encourage people to do the same without fearing judgment. Psychological safety isn't just a concept, it's a commitment. It tells your team that they are respected, valued, and free to grow. Let's now talk about the second strategy for overcoming the fear of empowering, which is also the core of empowerment itself: delegation. Instead of micromanaging, empowering leaders delegate responsibility and trust their team to make decisions aligned with the organization's vision. This builds ownership, speeds up decision-making, and fosters a sense of pride in each team member. But delegation is more than task assignment. It's a process of support. We as leaders have to be crystal clear in communication, provide ongoing feedback, and offer guidance when needed. Empowering leadership also means mentoring. It's about being there for your team's growth. When we empower our team, it's like we are creating a resilient and adaptable organization. It's challenging, true, but the rewards are immense in team engagement, creativity, and overall performance. The concept of embracing failures brings us to the third approach, which is fostering a growth mindset. I believe that abilities and intelligence can expand with effort and learning. As we have already seen, we can drive these by turning failures into precious lessons. When mistakes are seen as part of growth, they become stepping stones and not setbacks. To build growth mindset culture, we should encourage continuous feedback and self-reflection. This lets team members assess experiences, set improvement goals, and grow self-awareness. It strengthens resilience and adaptability, which are essential attributes in an empowered organization. As leaders, it's up to us to model this mindset. When everyone embraces growth, setbacks become part of the journey to success, not obstacles. Trust, collaboration, and transparency might seem trivial or even obvious when we talk about leadership and empowerment, but they form the true backbone of empowered and high-performing teams. Without trust, communication and collaboration suffer. So how can we create this trust? It's very easy. By simply demonstrating integrity, aligning our actions to our own values, and consistently following through on promises. Transparency is equally important. If we communicate openly, always keeping our team in the loop, We drastically reduce uncertainty, misunderstandings, and we create a stronger sense of unity. In a high-trust environment, team members feel safe to bring their best selves, share ideas, and collaborate without reservation. We, as leaders, should celebrate each individual's contributions, fostering a culture of recognition. When trust and collaboration are strong, teams' confidence soars, individuals feel valued, and the group can achieve much more than a single person could. Since we are approaching the end of this video, where I'll be sharing some game-changing and innovative approaches to overcoming the fear of empowering, I want to tell you something about the last, but certainly not least important strategy: embracing courageous leadership. We can say it is like stepping into uncharted waters. It means questioning norms, challenging the status quo, and standing up for what's right. Courageous leaders are resilient in the face of adversity and aren't afraid to advocate for their teams. This type of leadership values diversity, empowerment, and inclusivity. Leaders invite all voices and value each perspective, fostering a culture of innovation. They also take calculated risks, understanding that bold moves often are what drive growth. Courageous leadership isn't about bravado, it's about conviction. When leaders act with courage, they inspire their teams to take risks and grow, creating a dynamic and future-ready organization. And now, as promised, here are some innovative strategies that go beyond the basics and help overcome the fear of empowering others. The first I want to talk about is the micro-empowerment experiments. You can start by delegating small, low-stakes projects and let team members lead and innovate on these, gradually building their confidence and trust. As said, these don't have to be big initiatives. Think about something like running a brainstorming session or leading a small project or managing a part of a larger objective. Personally, I always suggest a POC, a proof of concept, because it increases responsibility and creates a bigger sense of ownership. At the end, with a POC, you want to prove something and make it real. We, as leaders, can gradually increase team members' autonomy and decision-making experience without overwhelming them. With these micro-experiments, we let people to gain confidence, make decisions, and see the results of their actions firsthand. And now let's jump to the second innovative approach. Personally is the one I prefer, as on one end you can have a lot of fun. On the other end, it brings huge benefits, both for leaders and teams. The role reversal exercise. With this approach, leaders and team members switch roles temporarily to experience each other's responsibilities and challenges. For example, a team member might take on the leadership role for a day, while the leader shadows or support, or even better, directly take care of the team members' responsibilities and activities. This exercise builds strong empathy and understanding between leaders and team members. On one end, leaders get insight of the day-to-day hurdles their teams face. On the other end, team members understand complexity and pressure in leadership. It reduces the perceived gap between the two different roles and builds mutual respect, allowing leaders to be more comfortable in sharing power. Another interesting approach is the collaboration autonomy days, where team members have the freedom to work independently on projects that align with team or organizational goals. During these days, that can be monthly or quarterly, team members can focus on their ideas or projects with minimal guidance. And it reinforces trust and shows that leaders value employees' initiatives and perspectives. Giving team members autonomy encourages creativity and innovation, while demonstrating that they don't need constant oversight. It can also break routine, making the team more adaptive and open to self-direction. The last tip I want to give you is to plan visualization and reflection sessions, which are basically structured times when team members gather to envision an ideal, empowered work environment. Leaders might ask questions like, what does empowerment look like for you? How would you take on more responsibility? These reflection prompts can also include the personal growth and autonomy goals. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like. I hope you found interesting not only the traditional strategies for overcoming the fear of empowering, but also the personal tips I've applied myself. They have truly helped me a lot in empowering so many teams along the way. If you don't want to miss the next videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel here below. And feel free to leave comments, questions, opinions, ideas. I'd be thrilled to dedicate a video to them or even do a live stream. Bye. See you soon. Take care.